The verse on the Jester for Jesus website for today is from Isaiah 57 and verse 21. And it says this: "There is no peace, says my God, for the wicked." Now, yesterday's verse was that couple of verses before this, Isaiah 57:19, and it said, "Peace, peace to those near and far." And I mentioned about the fact we always think about peace, think about war, and there's wars in the world and so on. And we brought it all the way back to our own selves, the inner war that we have within ourselves between what is good and what is bad, etc. But the Lord is saying here, there is no peace for the wicked. And if there's people in the world that haven't made that connection between actually there is a God and we want our sins forgiven by that God, and we make that decision, I want to follow God, I want to follow Jesus, I acknowledge what Jesus has done for me. And as soon as that happens with people, they actually turn away from all the things that they've done wrong, and the Old Testament would refer to them possibly as wicked. They've done things wrong. Now, we've all done things wrong. I've been wicked, I've done things wrong, so on and so on. But once you get to that stage of acknowledging that, then everything else should line up and click into place, and you will have that inner peace because you are at one with God. You've been atoned to God, at one with God. So therefore you will have that peace. But those people that haven't, we could use the word wicked, we could change it for sinners, those have done things wrong. But unless we actually make a physical turnaround and acknowledge who God is, acknowledge who Jesus is, and decide to follow them and ask them to forgive us our sins, then we're never going to have that inner peace that we need to make us at one with God. So, a bit of a long way around of saying that, but there is no peace, says God, not me, says God, for the wicked, those that haven't actually made that commitment to the Lord as yet. Anyway, have a think about that and have a good day today.